Hey, it's Elliot here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for SP500. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott Wave Theory and provide multiple scenarios price may take and explain why I prefer one count over another. Let's take a look at the different possibilities. Starting here on 1 hour time frame, having this as possible 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. The other option here on higher time frame is an ABC, in which again wave C is quite a bit extended here, but the price action here definitely feels like it has ended something up in here. Supporting that bearish view, we have this possible move here as a 5-way move, either complete or this is still a wave 4 and then looking for one more low. At this very moment, it is already making it look like that this wave 4 is starting to become pretty large compared to the previous structure, so I'm not quite sure how this links up. We had the wave 4 up in here previously and had this as a possible ABC or WXY, however you want to count it. But again, we made a new high, so we can't have that wave 4 there. Now, the only option I feel like I see at the very moment is even more complex structure overall, and this would be the 3 ways and then looking this as another 3-way structure. Why am I thinking this? Is because we have this divergence between these two peaks here. And generally in expanded flats we do have that as well on this B, having the divergence with the start of A wave. So again, having that here would pretty much have a good possibility of having this as the next leg downwards, but of course this would need to be impulsive structure downwards, and at the moment I just don't see that either. Unless we are just creating some kind of 1 2 1 2 1 2 setups or some kind of a diagonal here, I just don't see. Maybe this one, but I don't know how this would fit into that idea. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I just don't see it. It doesn't feel like it is happening to me. But yeah, I still think this is worth sharing, this idea as well. At this point, again, we would be having this as an ABC into that X wave and then looking for 3-way pullback up higher. Again, we are getting really close to that 0.5 area, at which wave 4 would be already pretty or way too large overall, and definitely not the best looking either, as wave 2 was basically this size, and now currently wave 4 is already, well, this would most likely be the case. So if we're just looking at these two, there's no comparison, to be honest. That's why we have to be looking at alternate options, in which we would have to say that, okay, the wave 5 would already end here, and at that point we had this as 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 3 4 and 5. I don't like this at all, this ending here. I can't really get this into anything good looking, so the only thing I can almost feel like it has to be is, because we have this as the lowest low, this has to be the 5-way move ending. So I feel like this has to be some kind of ending diagonal, although it doesn't just measure up very well, and it looks almost expanding here at the end compared to contracting that it should be. If we can accept that to being the end of that 5th wave, then we can label this as an A wave, and then we would be looking this structure as the wave B and then looking for C wave downwards, or of course this can be a wave 1 2 3 4 5, but again we'll see about that later on. At this very moment I'm thinking this could be a WXY into W, then 3-way back into X, and then this would be an ABC into an A wave, and then we would have some kind of structure here back to 38.2, a 3-way most likely, and then looking for that last leg into that wave C to complete the wave Y of this structure, completing the wave B. What do we have here overall is some areas of interest. Golden pocket 0.618 of this whole move is right around here at 24,245, and at that same area we do have that 1.236 extension of WXY here, and this same area pretty much has this 1 to 1 to 1.236 of this last ABC. So there is a lot of confluence around fibs at least here at this point. Let's take a look at the 4 hours, see if not probably 1 hour maybe. See if there is some kind of confluence there. There is some previous areas of support and resistance over here, which would fit this idea as well. So this is definitely an interesting area for sure. Probably should add it like that. So that would be my guess. Again, today is going to be a lot of volatility as the Fed is speaking again, or I think Powell is speaking. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of volatility. So keep your position sizes in your mind when getting into the trades, if you're trading at all. But yeah, that is pretty much everything I wanted to share. If you're looking at RSI, we can still see that we are right around that area where we would be looking for bounces higher. However, this definitely seems like it is broken down and now could be backtesting it. It is not as clear as some other assets here in this space, so I wouldn't worry about this too much, to be honest. But yeah, that is pretty much everything I wanted to share today. If you made it this far into the video, I would appreciate the likes. Link to my free Discord server in the description below. And for now, I thank you for watching and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you in the next video. Bye bye.